Hi. Okay, let me put this camera on where you can see me right quick. Hi, I'm Dr. Pope. I think you know that, but I'm very casual today. I am coming on here today so we can be real clear about our assignment. This morning, you guys are not meeting me because we are on a delayed 10 a.m. start. Plus, I'd already told you when we had our last event that you are not to meet me in class. You are to go and do your paper. That's due on Monday. So your paper, your description mode paper, over the Hartman Special Collection, the writing prompt. Let me show you everything I want you to do to know. So when I see you on Monday for class at 10 a.m., your paper is due before you show up at 10 a.m. All right, so let me show you where I want everything to go. Okay, so I have, we meet at 10. Okay, let me go here first. I put it in your folder on the course. We have course material. This is the flyer I put in for the Tiger Writing Lab. So if you are saying, Dr. Pope, where do I go to get help with my paper? The TSU Tiger Writing and Reading Lab is available. They're open Monday through Friday. No appointment necessary, 10 to 5. I recommend Candace, the tutor Candace, but there are other tutors in there. And whoever Professor Ware has hired, that means they're trained and ready to go. So when you go in there, make sure you get your receipt because they will give you a receipt showing that you received services. Okay. Also, and that little receipt may come up to be handy a little later on. Also, I wanted you to know where do you submit your paper? Okay, so let me go here real quick. The assignment. You see, this is a description essay. You click right there. It shows the date is due, Monday, 10 a.m. Shows you the rubric. Here's the rubric. So if you click on it, the rubric will download. You can look at the ranges, what I'm looking for. By now, you should be familiar with it. We did go over it in class. But while you're writing your paper, refer back to the rubric. That is key for your success. Okay, then when you finish your paper, I told you to submit it as a PDF, not as a Word document, not as a Google Docs. Please submit as a PDF. And then Safer Sign is going to read it. But anyway, you're going to browse your computer, upload the document, submit, hit this button right here. That uploads the document. It needs to be there before 10 a.m. It will show me what time you submitted the paper. All right. Okay, so we got that. Then I wanted you to make sure that, I wanted to show you the special collection. You remember when we went to the library, Miss Bledsoe told you and Miss Lee that there is a special collection website on a section on TSU website dedicated to special collection. Here it is. So if you are using the special collection, and by the way, Hartman is spelled with a heart, like Heartman. I thought it was HART. So I'm glad I checked this out. But any information you gain from this website, cite it on your works cited page. Don't forget, also that handout she gave you. When I say she, meaning Miss Bledsoe, I want to make sure you know the antecedent. Also, you're going to have, let me see, I'm talking about the test later. Hold up. This is a special collection section. So anything that we talked about, all the Barbara Jordan manuscript collection, these things are here. The coins that we saw, all of that information is right here on the website. So, and don't forget, if you use it, cite it as a source. Okay? Went over the flyer. Went over the rubric. All right, let's see. Now, also, if I'm not mistaken, I put in here, okay. I'm looking for, Now, I thought I had that in here. Let me check, because I know we have those vocabulary words. Am I in the right section here? Yes, okay. Here's the lexicon, literary lexicon. I gave you exactly what words to study for your test that you're having as well. Don't forget, I gave you those that I'm showing you right here where it is. Oh, it should be coming up. Here it is right here. So your literary lexicon, you remember I went over these words in the class. This is part of your test. And also the word I asked you about in the library when we listened to we listened to Barbara Jordan, Congresswoman Barbara Jordan's video. We listened to the audio rather in the special collection tour. You heard the word hyperbole right here. Okay. Right there, hyperbole. That was one of your vocabulary words. All right, so you have those to study. And of course, you have your stories themselves. I added this as well. This is Sunday's Blues. I added that. It has literary terms that may help you when you study for your test. It talks about the title, where it was written. It gives you a lot more information. Uh, First person, who are the antagonists, the climax, the setting, the genre. Isn't that part of that 5 parts of the plot that you're supposed to know? All right, just throwing it in there. So, plot summary, characters. So, that's your Sunday's Blues. Thought you could use that. Also, I added a literary chart with terms and definitions. Again, this may help any of you. The definitions, antagonists, allegory, alliteration, all those things are there. Okay? I added those things for you last week, but I want to bring them to your attention in the video. Now, I think that's all I wanted to cover for you. You're not meeting me today. You're meeting the special collection section. If you need to go back and look at the actual objects, if you want to look on the website, you want to read the sheet, if you want to listen to the recordings you made of Miss Bloodsoe, all of that should be, if you're going to have it, put it in your paper, put it on your works cited page. If you're going to use the recordings for Miss Bloodsoe, make sure you use the lecture or the interview. I like the lecture better for citing her on the works cited page. And don't forget, you need to use your little Siegel handbook for your documentation for MLA format. The yellow has the editing. The green has the MLA format. On page 161 is a sample paper. So you can see the header, heading, all that stuff is there. The rubric is telling you what I'm looking for. I think I covered everything. So you should have a great paper on Monday that is due at 10 o'clock. So we're not meeting today as a team. I have you now going out as an individual or working in your groups, however you get it done. But make sure you turn in a great paper that responds to the writing prompt in the assignment section. You're writing about your experience. You're describing what you saw, what you felt during your experience of the tour of the Hartman collection. That's what you're writing on, and you're using descriptive mode. Okay? And you're making sure that you prepare for your test that I've already went over the review in class. And I think that's it. Now, if you have any questions for me, feel free to email me, and I'll try to respond as soon as possible to your emails. All right? Have a great weekend. I look forward to reading some great papers next week. And if you were impacted by the flood from the water main breaking in I-10 East, I know they said no water entered your home, but some of your cars may have been there. I'm not sure. If so, bring me documentation if you can't get your paper done on Monday, because some of you may have experienced it. Most of you probably have not, though. And if you're in the dorm, I know they cut the water off at TSU, or whatever's happened there. That shouldn't impact you from getting that paper, okay? You're safe, you're dry, I'm sure they got water bottles if you need to drink and that kind of stuff. So I don't know what's really going on to teach you with the water, but I think that's why we want to delay out start. So I think I covered everything. Have a great weekend. Again, if not, email me. All right.